As human beings on the path to making the world a better place and living our best lives, we want to feel fully whole, fully healthy. We want to have a sense of our holistic well-being. We want to be well in our mind, body, and spirit. As far as mental health and physical health go, most of us know and have a deep understanding of what that means for us, or at least there's plenty of information out there for us to research and understand how we can create and cultivate those senses of well-being in our lives. There are entire industries which support our physical health and our mental health, and thank goodness for that. That's wonderful. The thing is, we're not just humans living a physical and mental life. We're also spiritual beings. We're human beings. So let's talk about that being part. That's the part that is beyond time and space. That's the part that we can access through our deep presence and sense of awareness that we are not just our body and our mind, that we are divine consciousness living and breathing and living this wild, wonderful life. And so when it comes to our spiritual health, we need to actually begin to understand, what does that mean? How does it work? How can I improve it? What's my role in it? How does it live within me? How do I not just look at self-help books and crystals and, saging the room to make myself feel spiritual, especially for those of us who fall outside of the practices of various religions, because spirituality is not itself completely collapsed with religion. It is our sense of connection to something greater than all of us, and it exceeds any boundaries of any religion, really. Spirituality gives us that connection to something much greater than us, and that sense that truly we are connected to this powerful source energy that's out there. So our spiritual health is our ability to have a sense of well-being in our souls in congruence to the energy of the natural world. When we're in good spiritual health, we feel like we're connected to our highest selves, and we feel like we can even connect to that collective consciousness. And from there, we can make powerful contributions. But when we're not in good spiritual health, that's when we often suffer. We feel a lack of meaning. We feel purposeless. We start to go through existential crises. I know that I went through those things. And unless I had opened my mind up to cultivating and creating a sense of spiritual wellness, I would have continued to think, well, I'm good in my body. I'm doing everything that I can. I'm as a mental health practitioner, I've been going to counseling for years and educating myself and meditating for a decade or longer. And it wasn't enough, because there was this other component that was missing. And if I hadn't paid attention to it, my life would have ended. And I'm so glad that it didn't. The thing is, many of us don't talk about our spiritual health or our spiritual well-being. It feels too esoteric and airy-fairy, and it's like for people in woo-woo land, but it's not. It's totally available to all of us all of the time. And if we pay attention to it and create space for it, we can fully improve our spiritual health. We can cultivate spiritual well-being at any moment of any day. The proposal that I'm putting forward to South by Southwest is to create an experiential moment in time for the participants to really tap into their state of consciousness and learn some tools to actually elevate that state of consciousness to improve their sense of spiritual health. It could save your lives. It certainly saved mine. I would love to explore this with you. It is so much fun. You actually feel whole, mind, body, and spirit.